So this is going to be a joy for Steve. So ladies and gentlemen, Matt Burke, can we see Starfire? You
did it! Yes!
All right.
Is he doing it?
It's there. Steve, go ahead. You want to talk about Starfire?
I thought Burke was going to do something. Like, he's like Burke.
Wait, yeah, you said
he's going to turn on Starfire.
All right.
All right.
So, Starfire is meant to be a beginner-friendly character. She's very straightforward, easy to pick up, has kind of a smaller moveset. There's not a lot of complex stuff. If you're a fan of Teen Titans and you're like, you know, I'm not a great fighting game player, I want an easy character to play, she is your girl. You're going to have a lot of fun. But she does have a few little intricacies that if you're a hardcore player, you're going to get into. So let's start with her normal attacks.
Normals. Her buttons.
Her buttons. One of her key moves is her forward 2, which is a high attack, but it has a ton of range, and it's relatively quick. And she has a couple options. She has forward 2, 1+3, which is a throw, and that'll throw them the opposite way. It will not come out on whiff or block. But then she has forward 2-2, which ends in a quick overhead.
Nice.
So the idea here is, if the opponent's just ducking and they're waiting to like blow up a whip forward 2, you can do forward 2-2, and it's going to hit them really quickly. So this is kind of like her main mid-range moves. You can see her walk speed is not the fastest, so
it's more of a walk float.
It's more of a float.
Her float speed is not super fast.
So this is kind of one of her main mobility tools in addition to dashing. So she also has her 1-1-3, which is like her combo ender. She can do a special move, and it's just kind of a standard jab. She has, this is my favorite, standing 2, and then she has a couple options. It's a fast mid, and then she can go into this low, and it has a complete ender. It's safe on block, and it looks awesome. And then she has 2-3, which is a multi-hitting orb move.
Can you hold that?
You cannot hold it. It actually just does it automatically.
Hold that.
Hold that.
And on block, it's safe, and it's also like the best hit confirmable move ever. And you can end it. You can end it, and that's safe. So you have all kind of shenanigans you could do. Like,
I want to say something real quickly that someone on stream said, when you said a beginner-friendly character, they said that flashy combos are out the window then.
I don't know about that. Yeah, her combos are, I love doing them. They're just easy to do. So like you could do this into some of her special moves we'll talk about later. Or you can just end the string. And if it happens to hit, you can go into a combo, which we'll show later. And then lastly, she has back 1, which is her low. She can combo into it, or she can do the full string, which actually has a ton of range.
Is that a low-low?
That is a low-low. Now, she's not really a low overhead character. She doesn't have like a really fast overhead that can pop you up, so she does have this low option. But she does have extremely good back 3 and forward 3. Her back 3 has a ton of range. You can see here. It goes really, really, really far. I love using it.
Great looking. I mean, the effects on Starfire are
I
awesome.
absolutely love her. I love her effects. And her forward 3 is super cool. Again, tons of range, and it's actually this beam that hits the ground.
Which I always block low.
Yeah, you always think it's a low, even though it's a forward 3.
Yeah. You know, it makes you think that. I agree with you.
Her down 2 uses her beam. It's excellent, and so does her down 3. Now, her down 3 has something interesting about it. This is already good. Like, this is one of the longest ranging sweeps. But she has an extra version, which is more punishable, but actually hits farther along. And you can see it goes against the ground.
Ooh.
How is that done?
That's done by holding down forward and hitting 3 instead of just down.
Secret sweep.
It's like Grodd's secret sweep. Yeah. So the trade-off is it's more easier to punish, but it has a lot more range. And then her jump attacks have something similar. This is her normal jump 3, which is already very good. It's this beam. It's really good for cross-ups. But she also has an extended version where the beam actually goes down and touches the ground. So the trade-off here is you can't 2-in-1 into it, and it's more punishable on block, but it'll actually have like twice as much range. And then from there, you see how she's twisting in the air? You can actually do it the other way, and she twists the other way. And you can do the long-range one like that too. So she has 4 different jump 3s that are all like really good cross-ups. So to me, that's one of her main mix-up tools. Where she lacks in like an overhead low mix-up, she excels in these jump attack mix-ups. And I think it's going to complement her ground game that we're going to cover pretty soon.
Cool. Awesome.
Let's also see her throw.
Bam.
I love throws. I love throws that use like vertical space.
Yes.
Like Ermax used to be my favorite when it went up, you know.
I like her flaming hair trio as well.
I absolutely love her hair. So let's go over special moves.
Nailed it.
She has a standard projectile that's very good. It's a high, but it does good damage, and it's very, very fast and recovers very fast. So you kind of use this move to kind of control space, get them to slow down, and that allows her to walk in or dash up. And this is going to be complemented by all of her other special moves. She then has these cluster bombs. You do down back 1, and you can actually choose close, medium, far, or very far. Now these things are really good on block, really good on hit. They're multiple hits, and when the opponent blocks, it's going to kind of set up the rest of her zoning game. They do good chip. They're a really, really great space control tool. The thing is, they don't track, so you have to guess close, medium, far, very far. So that means if the opponent thinks you're going to do like very far, they can go ahead and dash in.
Right.
But obviously we just showed that she has a good fireball, so dashing in is dangerous. Oh, I also forgot the meter burn this, which is super cool.
Look at that. It's like a barrage.
And yeah, and she can do this in the air too. And it's a barrage. Now the meter burn of the cluster bomb is very interesting. It's basically its own move. She sets this out, and then that's going to pop them up. Now this is unsafe on block, but it's her main combo starter. So,
and the effects of that are just beautiful.
yeah, this is your main combo starter. Like that's what you're going to combo off of. And it's something that you can use, like you can put it out on screen, zone behind it, or you can put it on screen and follow it up. And there's going to be some setups you can do, like knock them down and put it as they're getting up.
Sure.
Then she has this flying attack move, which looks awesome. And she can meter burn it, and she actually goes back around. The regular one is unsafe, but the meter burn is actually safe on block. And while it has a gap, it's not a huge gap, so it's, for the most part, safe. You can hit her out of the air. She's not like invincible while she's doing it, but it's fast and it's tough, and it's kind of a great, like, you got the opponent zoned out, you want to go in, you can go ahead and go in, and kind of catch them off guard, like instantly close the gap. Then she has Burning Desire, which is this hair whip move. It's a great combo. You can end your combos with it. On meter burn, it'll actually knock them down. And this is a fully invincible wake-up attack. So if you meter burn it, it's safe on block, it's fully invincible, but the opponent can neutral jump it. So it's not like a foolproof get out of jail free card, but it's a great wake-up attack. It's a great string ender. Like maybe you're not sure, you just like a down one, you're not sure if it's going to hit. You can go into this and get good damage without being punished.
Awesome.
Then she has this move, which this is like the coolest thing ever.
It's like a disco party.
This is like, yeah, this is like a live rave, and it's like the best anti-air move ever made. The move will actually hit in the front, and the ones behind her are active as well. So you can use this move as a wake-up attack, and even though it's not invincible, if they're like I just said, the way to beat the hair is to jump. So if they're trying to jump that, you can use this. This is also one of your best combo enders. So like, that's a big combo ender. You can meter burn it and extend it.
Disco party.
And you also look awesome when you do it.
Yeah.
What's your what's your favorite combo to do?
My favorite combo to do?
I mean, should we cover other things first?
Well, can we go over character power?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, one of the
What's the
reasons
combo, though?
she's so easy to play... Oh, she also has an air dash. I forgot to mention that. That's
Okay.
kind of important. So she
Outside.
has
Moving on.
tremendous mobility. So, her character power is actually a beam. You press the circle and you get a projectile. And the longer you hold it, the more damage it does. And it can drain up to half of... You see at the bottom her literal character power meter. So it's similar to Supergirl, where you can't just spam the move, and you have to wait for it to recharge. Now this is her best combo ender, and it's one of her key zoning tools. So the meta here is kind of, do you want to use it in the neutral, like you've conditioned them and then you use it, or do you want to use it at the end of your combos? Because the cool thing is, she can special cancel all of her special moves into her character power. Normally, right, that means you cut off the end of your cover, your special move, into this. Like you can do this. And all you have to do is hold it down. It's very simple. Like you literally just do the special move, hold down the character power button, and it's going to end your combo.
That's awesome.
So pretty much all of your big combo enders are going to end in that. You can do it off this.
And you can do it in the air.
Yes, and you can do it in the air.
And
you can meter burn it, and it'll become a mid. So most of the hits are high, so the opponent will be ducking it. If you meter burn it, the last part's a mid. So even if they're ducking, they can do some chip and push them back. And it's incredibly powerful as a zoning tool, and it's incredibly powerful up close as like to end your special moves.
Should be super move? Oh wait, you want to see swaggy combos. Swaggy combos.
That's my favorite combo.
That was pretty.
Yeah, and you'll see she does really, really good damage very easily. Like she's kind of a character where Up close, she doesn't have like the best high-low mix-ups, but if she can keep you away and she gets a hit, she's going to do really, really good damage.
That's awesome.
Let's talk about weaknesses.
Weaknesses. Like I said, she doesn't really have the best high-low mix-ups. She's really best from afar, I think, or the mid-range.
If you were to get up on her, right? Like
yeah, if you played Flash, Black Canary, Catwoman, those characters have superior mix-ups up close. I also think kind of her mid-range game, her float speed's not the best, and her forward two's a high, so there's a lot of ways to... And if she wants to commit to beating you trying to poke out, she just gets this knockdown. So I don't think her mid-range game is, like, the best in the game, but I think from afar, she is one of the best. And I think she also does have one of the best wake-ups, so... She's not, like, incredibly well-rounded, like a Supergirl or a Superman, but what she's great at, she's really great at, and I don't think she has any, like, terrible weaknesses. She's very, very solid.
Cool. Super move?
Super move?
Super move?
I forgot one of the normal that I absolutely love.
Okay.
There's a million moves. So, back two. It's like a little cluster bomb, and this is a tremendous anti-air. I honestly think this is one of the better anti-airs. So, if it hits...
Do you want me to use a controller and jump?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh.
You actually get a back three. Which is pretty rare for a big anti-air.
So that's just back two.
That's back two.
Yeah, that's just back two. And it has it has very fast recovery, so it's kind of safe. Like, let's just say you're kind of playing the neutral. You think they might jump, because that's one of the best things that you can do. You can just throw it out. And if it hits, you can easily see go into a back three and go into a big, like, 400 damage anti-air combo.
Nice.
So now we want to see her super?
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, so basically, I think she's really going to excel for full screen. I think if you're like playing a matchup where zoning's pretty strong, she's going to do really, really well. And I think she has decent tools in the mid-range if she has to play that too. And I think she'll probably appeal to both people that kind of like a little weird, like, you know, they're going to find like cross-up strategies and tech like that with the jump three. But she'll also appeal to like a player like me who just wants a straightforward, like simple character to play. With simple, you can use the same combos off like every ender and stuff like that, which definitely appeals to me.
Sure.
I do my best thinking while doing combos. I don't know if you guys know that.
I do.
Huh.
Yeah.
I do. Let's take a look at some shaders.
Some
and
shaders?
Yeah, some other stuff, yeah.
Okay.